Hey, Kevin. Good to see you again. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, I've worked on it a little bit today. As much as I've worked on this, there's no way I could have done it on the live. So, I mean, I could have, but it would have been like 8 hours long. Did you happen to take a picture of the one you painted, the Halloween one? The one I recently did? Yeah, I've got that in the house. I have a picture of it somewhere. Probably on my phone. Hey, Tim List. So yeah, this lady is, you know what? As goofy as it looks, this is kind of how I want the face to look. I'll post it on YouTube, yeah. I can do that. I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I will. I'll post it though. I'll do a couple of pictures. Hey, Billy. I can post it. Hey, Spike. So this face, I really want the face to be a generic face. Hey, Uncle Steve. Yeah, Michigan State game's on tonight. Boom. State all the way, baby. The idea with this is the depth in the eyes, the depth in the mouth. This is getting painted. It's not getting painted like the other one. This is getting painted white with grays and black tones. Inside the mouth and inside the eyes are going to be a deep black with some slight white touches here. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I will. I'll take a picture of it. So yeah, no, go State all the way. When it comes to Michigan and Michigan State, State is all the way. So this is getting painted. It is going to be. Holy crap! I am cold in this garage, and the fan on. It's going to be deep black in the eyes. I think I'm going to take the eyes a little deeper. Deep black in the mouth. Black here in the chest area, and then the flowing white dress coming down here and here. So, yeah, as Kevin pointed out, I have worked on it quite a bit today. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this forehead and the sides to go angled deep inside the wood. And that's what I'm working on now. If you guys haven't heard, today there's a nearby store by my house, and I dropped off 7 wood spirits that they wanted to put out to sell. So that's pretty exciting. We will see if any of them sell. Looks like the Nun movie, I believe. You know what? It can look like anything because I don't really have a clue. I'm just going off of a picture, trying to recreate it, and I'm not a recreator. There's a word that rhymes with that, but I'm not gonna say it. So that's what I'm working on right now. Getting the sides deeper. Thank you, Tim. And I'm working on that. All right, let's get going. Let's get to it. tell you what, the cedar that I have, man, it seems so nice to me. So nice. Dried nicely. Yeah, I couldn't ask for another piece of wood. Well, you know, Tim, I'm gonna talk to them and talk to you. I've got an idea. They buy those little book page holders off of Amazon, and I think you can make those. So we may have a idea. Cedar is hard to carve. No, Kevin, this is cedar, and this cedar is not hard to carve. This cedar is carving very well, and I'm enjoying it. This is cedar. This one I know. Hard on the lungs? Yes, that's why I've got the fan going. Such a big piece of wood. I wanted a big piece of wood for this because I knew it was going to be a big piece. Yes, they are some deep cuts. They are pretty deep. And I'm going to try and go just a smidge deeper. Who did a wall hanger? He did a wall hanger. Pictures, the sight of you laying on your back, looking up through the trees at the night sky. Very pretty. It sold fast. I missed. Who did that one? That does sound pretty cool. Guys can hit that like button, please. And if there's people out there watching that haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Deeper cuts make the ghost look like she's emerging from the tree. Bingo! Give that man, I don't know, something. Give them a sticker that I'll never send out because I've gotten so bad at sending stickers. I need to get back onto sending stickers. I really do. This cedar is so dry and so easy to carve. I'm using one of my dullest taper burrs, and it's still just going through it. And I love it. I think that's why I carved on it so much today. Because it's just been so enjoyable to carve. YouTube's gonna like it, but this is my second term, my second live. We'll see if they like it, but if they don't, oh well, I don't care. If I'm gonna freeze in this garage with the fan going, then I'm gonna at least try to have you guys with me. Thank you, Tim. Chiquita banana. Wow! You know, every time I see a banana now, I don't know if this is good or bad, but I think it is happening. To a point, Kevin, I don't know if I can really eat a banana anymore. Because then it would be weird. It would get weird. I had an idea. Hey Paulette, thank you for being here. The next wood spirit I think I'm going to do, because I've been doing so many ghostly and Halloween type carves, I think I'm going to incorporate a cross somewhere into the next wood spirit that I do. I feel like I need to put a cross in one. So I'm going to try that. I really think I'm going to try that. So what I want to do is I'm going to try and add a little bit more. Don't want to add too much more to the mouth because the mouth is pretty basic like I want it. And the eyes. But I feel like she needs a little bit something. Yeah, and about that. So I didn't plan this out very well, and I got more than an Audi, brother. I got to be careful on what I say, but I should have did something with that. I should have cut it off, and I still might. But yeah, it's we have women in chat, so I'm not gonna say, but let's just say that's bothering me. Anyways, back to the cross. I am thinking about doing a wood spirit. That has a cross incorporated somewhere. Awesome. Carve the nub into a snake, Kevin. That's a great idea, but it's a little bit more than a nub, brother. I'm so afraid that your son's watching, and there's ladies in here, and if those ladies that are watching have not hit the like button yet, please hit the like button. Hey Jeff, how are you? And if you're not a lady and you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. It says we've got 89 viewers right now, which is awesome. So each one of you, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, do so. Trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which I do think is obtainable as long as you hit the subscribe button. And that would be awesome. So, all right. I'm going to give you the look around of this on how I carved it. You see if you can pick it out. So obviously there's the head. And this is kind of the sash coming down. Part of the dress. I went a little crazy. The part of the dress was just going to be on this side. Delanne, I forgot to tell you. Oh, he's not? Okay. So, I kind of didn't like just the bare wood here. Oh, your son showed my channel to his friends at school in 8th grade? Okay, then we're not going to talk about this wood spirit right here anymore, because it might get weird. Alright? So, yeah, we're done. But anyways, you can see how like the dress flows down this way. Dress flows down this way. You've got the sash coming across. This looks like it's coming out of the wood. But you know, I tell your son thank you. They may have subscribed. Okay, well, you know what? It's marked not for kids, so if they got away with it or got around it, that's cool. It's only like 30-something subscribers. Hey, Flossie. But yeah, awesome. Thank you. Tell them I said thank you. Yeah, they're probably playing video games. They're not. Carve the nub into a ghostly hand. That's not a hand. It's not a hand. I know what a hand is. That's not a hand. Sorry, you guys, it's hard for you to see, but I'm trying to get into the crevice here and round everything around. And the only way for me to see that is to lift it up like this. And what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to blend the thatch in to what would be shoulder, I guess, or the top of the head, around the head. I don't know, I hardly ever worn a thatch in my life. I'm just working on the small details right now. Heating some stuff up. I think it's almost done. It really is. I think it's almost done. And then I will probably paint it. But I'm gonna paint it. And post some pictures. I don't think I'm gonna go live painting it. What I might do is slap some water on it and see how it looks with water on it, because that would be a pretty good representation of putting some spray lacquer on it. So I may do that. Hey Shay, thank you for being here. So yeah, I do want to bring these lips down a little bit more. Try and bring the chin up. Yeah, I thought that was a good idea, Tim. Because if the green and everything looks good, then maybe I don't need to paint it. Although, I probably will. What I might try and do, if it doesn't get too crazy, is burn the mouth and the eyes, because with this one, I think that, so water acts like a stain or a lacquer, and it will bring out the grain, and she's got Botox. Jeff, stop. It'll show you what the grain looks like before you put a stain on it. That's basically what it does. even though she has basic features, I am trying to put a little sass in her eyes. We'll see how it comes out. But yeah, I think she needs just a little sass. And I do think I'm going to take her eyes down a little bit more. And I am well aware I screwed the nose up, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. So it's going to be like it is. I'm okay with that. Because I think it's a pretty cool carving regardless. Alright, I am going to work on taking the eyes down. I want to take the eyes deeper. Thank you, Kevin. Holy crap. That little ball bit, I haven't used that very often, but that thing was just a rock star doing this eye. Holy crap. Heck yeah, that was pretty awesome. I just surprised myself. I'll go a little bit deeper on that one. This is kind of fun to use. Nice. I think I just made a new friend. Wow, that was nice. It says 132 watching. Smack that like button, please. Now, my favorite way to check depth. Wait, Tim, you can't do this. But my thumbs. So, feeling with my thumbs. 7:30 or 8, and it should be televised. This eye needs to go a little bit deeper. And it needs to come down this way a little bit. Yeah, 7:30 or 8. You know, Tim, I shouldn't make fun of your thumbs, because one of these days that's going to happen to me, and then you're going to pay me back, which is cool. I'm glad you're okay. All right. they're pretty close. No, yeah, they're pretty close. Now let's see if I have another new friend. Because I want to get the mouth a little bit deeper. And some of these burrs I haven't used very often. Because I find that I have a couple of go-to burrs that I use. So let's see. You know what? I think that's gonna work. Oh, look at that mouth. That's gonna be creepy. Man, that's awesome. I think I'm gonna go a little bit deeper on that though. I like how it gets in and it brings the sides up on an angle, and I'm liking that. That is pretty awesome. I found a new friend. I got 2 new friends tonight, and all of you guys watching. I open my glasses. Alright, I'm good on the depth on that because I'm not going to clean any more of it out. But I am going to clean some of this up. Awesome sauce! Yes. I believe that is the bullnose. The one I just used on the mouth is this one. More of the tubular shape, but round. And then for the eyes, I used the round one, like the spear. And you can tell I haven't used those very often. I actually just ordered, because I use them so much, I just got in, and the other one's in there, 2 more of the taper burrs, because I go through those so often that I'm glad they came in. All right, let's give a little winkle to the mouth. Just a little bit. Awesome. right, Tim. Have a good night. Awesome. Tell you what, I'm going to turn this fan off for a second, talk with you guys, and see if you have any questions. I'm sure Kevin's in there. Kevin's got questions. Kevin's always got questions. That's why I like Kevin being here. Kevin's a good talker. Hey, Stephen. So how do you guys like it so far? I'm leaving all the knots in here and leaving the wood just like it is. Eventually, I do believe it's going to get painted. And how come you haven't built a downdraft table? I don't know. I just haven't taken the time. Thank you. So yeah, I haven't taken the time. Just like, how come I haven't fixed the burr so it would go in reverse? Just haven't done it. Just have not done it. But I'm going to be happy with this one when it's done. I'm going to call you Bry 8181. Thank you for being here. I think it looks awesome. What are you going to do with the nub? Castrate it. Castrating the nub. It will be getting ground off or something. I don't think I'm going to leave it there like that. This nub is going to go. Yeah, that nub is going to go. I may take the grinder out, grind it down, and at least blend it a little bit. But yeah, that's going to go. So what are you guys doing for the rest of your Saturday night? I know I'm going to go in a few minutes and watch the football game. If you want, because I think I'm pretty close to being done with carving this. If you give me a minute, I will run inside and grab some water. Hey, Soldier Farms. Is the game on? Are the Blue Jays playing again tonight, Kevin? It's a game 2. But if you want, I will go grab some water and water pop this. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm coming. Had to turn the football game on for my father-in-law. All right, so I got some water. I'm just gonna. Do I have a brush somewhere? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I don't care. It'll come off. All right. Rag, wash that away from me. So that's what the water pop. I don't think I really like it. I mean, it darkened it a little bit in some spots, but I think painting it is going to be the best way to go. So I think my idea of painting the eyes black, the mouth black, painting it white with some different shades of blue, light blue, black and gray, doing the shawl in this area, white. Thank you, Soldier Farms. And then I guess kind of the frilly dress area, white with some black tint highlights. I think it's going to go good. And that's about what the picture looks like. So I think I'm going to try and stay close to the picture and see how I can get it to come out. So maybe I'll paint it tomorrow live. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Painting live just seems to not do very well. And if I would have done another live with everything I got done today, I'd have had like 3 or 4 lives wrapped up into this. So I don't know if I want to do that. But we'll see. Never know until I know. Sometimes I just go live and I go live. That's it. So I like it. I really do. I wish the grain pattern would have been a little bit different, because I will admit the grain coming through here around the mouth kind of makes me happy, but it's not what I'm looking for. So we'll see. And then maybe this is such a big log. Maybe I will do something on the back. What do you guys think? Do another one on the back? Hey, Sprague, thank you. Thank you very much. And Jim, Britt, thank you for being here, you guys. So I'm really thinking painting it, black eyes, black mouth, give it some depth, put just a touch of white in here. Do a sad face one on the back. Okay. Could try and do that. Wow, Sprague, you got 145K. I need to get a hold of you. I had messaged you a few months back about coming on our Thursday live. And at that point, you were in the middle of redoing your shop. So if you're in a better spot, I would love for you to come on our Thursday night live. That would be awesome. So look for an email. If you don't mind. Awesome. All right, then I will email you and we will get you on here. That's cool. So yeah, this is about it. I think I'm done. I may put a few more accents up here. Like I said, it's a basic face. And the picture, she's very just ghostly. Very few features, very few wrinkles. And I think that's how I want to keep this one. And I think I'm happy with the depth. It looks like she's popping out of the wood. Yep. I'm happy with it. But hey, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Trying to hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year, and that would be outstanding if we hit it. But there is a football game that I need to go watch because the Michigan State Spartans are about to put a whooping on the Michigan Wolverines, and I cannot miss that. I won't miss that. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. And now don't go blue. Don't go blue. If you go blue, then you do drugs. Lots of drugs. But thank you guys for being here. I'm going to let this dry overnight now that I've just soaked my whole table. And yes, go Jays. Go Toronto Blue Jays. Even though I'm not from Canada, I do like the Blue Jays. And I'm going to let this dry overnight, then maybe I'll paint it tomorrow. Awesome. Have a nice night, guys, and thank you for being here.